So, little known fact about me. I've just spent the past 30 minutes trying to clean up my room to present myself as a little bit less of the hot mess that I really am in real life.
What up, though?
Hi guys, my name is Joe Black and welcome to my channel again, where I am going to post videos every week. So let's see, this week, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to start off with it's called the My First Time Challenge. I got a bunch of questions on I guess my first time doing this and that or stuff like that, and the reason that I want to actually do this challenge is because I think that it's a great introduction to all the newbies who are here coming to my channel. It's a great way for me to introduce myself to you, and you get to know about me and we can exchange and talk and whatnot. So let's get started. Let's see. The first thing on the My First Time challenge or tag is first YouTube vid. What was your first YouTube video? My first YouTube video, I don't think it was on this channel, but it was actually, my first YouTube video was a video about, it was something about spectacular. He did, from Pretty Ricky, he did something that was interesting, and I commented on it, and the video blew up. It got like, you know, it got like, I think 1,000. This was like in like 2005 or 6. It got like 2,000 or 3,000 hits in like the span of like 3 minutes, and I was like, I got afraid. I was like, oh, holy crap, and I actually deleted that video. But yeah, that was my first video. So next question, your first Facebook profile pic, which it looks like this. Oh God, that's just gonna be horrible. I can see it now. Let's see. Okay, so who was the first person you subscribed to on YouTube? Believe it or not, the first person that I subscribed to was actually a friend of mine. It was either Tommy Green or my friend Kiera, which I'll probably link to either one of their profiles in the link or video somewhere in here. Yeah. What was your first alcoholic drink? Okay, so story about this. As you guys know from probably the intro or just talking, you know, listening, looking at my other videos, I'm from Detroit. So my first alcoholic drink was actually in high school, but it was legal. Yeah, I didn't have to like, yeah, do it illegally. My birthday is in December, so here in America, if your birthday is past a certain date, you get held back a year because they say that your development is, you know, whatnot, supposed to catch up with the other kids or whatnot. So, born in December, got like, had to start late, so that left me at 18 while I was graduating high school, and at the time you could go to Canada without a passport or anything. Like, all I needed was my Michigan State ID, and I would cross the bridge to Canada. Because I live in Detroit. It's the only place where you have to go south to actually go to Canada. But yes, so my first alcoholic drink when I got there, like, me and a couple of friends went partying. Oh man, and I remember that night, woo! My friend Ashley got so drunk. Ashley, if you're watching, I'm sorry. But yeah, got so drunk that day. And my drink was a rum and coke, my first alcoholic drink. So that was a long story for a short answer. Rum and coke. Sorry about that. What was your first job? Let's see. My first job was working as a bag boy at a local grocery store here in the Metro Detroit area. Loved the people, hated the job. Like, it was depressing. I also got hit by a car. Yeah, exactly, hit by a car. I don't even know why they couldn't see me with a whole bunch of effing carts, but you know. Although I also got to meet Debbie Mathers, Marshall Mathers' mother. Though at the time, he was talking about her like a dog, and I can actually kind of see why. What was your first car? My first car? My first car was a 1990 Buick Century, and it was gray, and I love that effing thing. It like had the, like I could, $15, fill it up. Yes. Do you know, back in like the early 2000s when I was a high schooler and I like had a part-time job and all I had was $15 and I could fill my tank up and go anywhere? Oh my gosh. I wish I could do that now, but no. Who was the first person to text me today? Well, let's see. Nobody has texted me today. Forever alone. Ooh, a little bit hungry. Who was your first best friend and do you still talk? My first best friend, crap. Okay, so my first best friend was a guy who lived across the street from me. His name was Sean, and I don't even remember his last name. But yeah, we were like best buds until he had to move away, and then when he moved away, just stopped talking. But like, let's see, we were friends for like 1st through 4th grade, and then I think in like 5th grade, a new person moved into the house. So yeah, that was my first best friend. Where was your first sleepover? Crap, I think it was at Rashad's house. Yeah, we used to like, okay, so back in the late 90s, early 2000s, like multiplayer video games were actually on a console. There was no online well, there was online stuff, but it wasn't like it is popular today to where you can just hop on and like a million people are online. Like, you got the majority of your gaming with people that were in the effing room with you. So like, that's what, as kids, me and my friends, that's what we used to do. We'd go over each other's houses and we would play like GoldenEye 64, Pokemon Stadium and stuff like that. Believe me, I whooped some ass in Pokemon Stadium. Like, nobody.
What kind of battle will the Pokemon show us today?
So yeah, my first sleepover was probably a Pokemon / GoldenEye 64 sleepover party. What was the first thing you did this morning? First thing I did this morning was actually woke up. Not like this, but I woke up. What was the first concert you ever went to? Please don't laugh at me. But the first concert that I ever went to, I was like, I think I was like 12 or something, and I really liked TLC. So I went to the TLC fan mail concert, and I had okay seats to where I could see, the concert and have fun or whatnot, and I was gigging to all of the music. I'm like, oh, what about your friends? Hey, because that was one of their older hits, but then they went into the No Scrubs and stuff like that. But yeah, I had a blast. My aunt took me along with my cousin, so yeah, we just had fun. We were dancing and whatnot, and yeah, I think that was my first concert. Oh, last question. Okay. When was your first kiss? Okay, so here's the thing. My first kiss, I'm 29 now, so my first kiss was probably 10, 11, maybe 12 years ago. Yeah, see, the whole thing about my first kiss is it wasn't actually a good kiss. It was just my first kiss. So you know how, yeah, it's like a milestone marker because it's your first, but when it's not necessarily that good, it's kind of just like, it's kind of forgettable. So I believe it's more like 10 or 11 years ago. Maybe 12. You know what? I might actually even let you guys in on that story in another video a little bit later, but not today, because first I have to kind of remember. I'll talk to the actual person that I had my first kiss with, and I'll see if they remember. But yeah, so that was the last question, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for actually watching my first time tag video. If you like what you saw, please click subscribe, because I'll be doing more videos once every week, and depending on if you like them or not, I might even go to once, twice, 3 times, who knows, the sky is the limit. But yeah, so if you like the video, subscribe, and if you loved it, actually give it a thumbs up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, also if you want to follow me on my various social media links that are down there in the doobly-doo, please feel free to go ahead and do so, because that's where you'll get all of my instant reactions to random things that happen in the world. Yeah, especially my Snapchat. Okay, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, I will bid you adieu. So, bye-bye. I said bye-bye.